Welcome, dear listeners, to another spine-chilling tale from our collection of ghost stories. Tonight, we delve into the eerie and mysterious history of Ravenwood Manor. This grand and ancient estate, nestled deep in the countryside, has long been shrouded in whispers of tragedy and hauntings. Join us as we uncover the tragic tale of the Ravenwood family, whose lives were cut short in a devastating fire, leaving their spirits restless and bound to the manor. In the present day, a young couple with dreams of restoration move in, only to find themselves caught in the web of the manor's dark past. Prepare yourself for a story filled with ghostly apparitions, unexplained phenomena, and a journey to uncover the truth behind the haunting. Light a candle, settle in, and let us take you on a journey into the heart of the haunting of Ravenwood Manor. Please subscribe to the channel and leave me your contributions to have a good series. The Haunting of Ravenwood Manor. Ravenwood Manor had stood for centuries, a grand and imposing structure nestled deep in the heart of the countryside. Its once pristine walls now bore the marks of time, covered in ivy and moss, adding to its eerie charm. The manor had a dark reputation, whispered among the locals, who claimed it was haunted by the spirits of those who had perished within its walls. It all began with the tragic tale of the Ravenwood family. In the late 1800s, Lord Edgar Ravenwood, his wife Lady Eliza, and their two children, Emily and William, moved into the manor. The family was known for their kindness and generosity, but their happiness was short-lived. One stormy night, a fire broke out, engulfing the manor in flames. Despite the villagers' desperate attempts to save them, the entire family perished in the inferno. Since that fateful night, Ravenwood Manor was said to be cursed, haunted by the restless spirits of the Ravenwood family. Years passed, and the manor fell into disrepair. Few dared to venture near, and those who did often reported strange occurrences. Flickering lights in the windows, unexplained noises, and shadowy figures glimpsed from the corner of the eye. The manor became a place of local legend, a source of both fear and fascination. In the present day, a young couple named Sarah and Michael, passionate about restoring historical buildings, purchased the manor with plans to renovate it. They were aware of the manor's dark history but dismissed the ghost stories as mere superstition. Determined to bring life back to the decaying structure, they moved in, eager to begin their work. From the moment they stepped inside, an unsettling feeling hung in the air. The interior was a mix of grandeur and decay, with ornate chandeliers covered in cobwebs and faded portraits staring down from the walls. Sarah and Michael brushed off their unease, attributing it to the age and condition of the house. Their first night in the manor was restless. Sarah woke in the early hours, feeling a chill in the room. She glanced at the clock on the bedside table. It read 3:15 a.m. She shivered, pulling the covers closer. Suddenly, she heard a soft, mournful cry echoing through the hallway. It was faint, almost imperceptible, but unmistakable. Sarah nudged Michael awake. "Did you hear that?" she whispered. Michael groggily listened, but the sound had ceased. "It's probably just the wind," he mumbled, turning over and falling back asleep. Sarah lay awake, straining to hear any other noises, but the house remained silent. Eventually, she drifted back to sleep, her dreams filled with shadowy figures and the sound of distant crying. The following days were uneventful, with the couple throwing themselves into the renovation. However, as they began to peel back the layers of the manor's history, they uncovered disturbing details. Old newspaper clippings revealed the tragic fate of the Ravenwood family in the numerous reports of hauntings over the years. One evening, while exploring the attic, Sarah found a dusty old journal hidden in a chest. It belonged to Lady Eliza Ravenwood. Intrigued, Sarah took it downstairs to read. The journal's pages were filled with accounts of Eliza's life, her love for her family, and her growing fear of a malevolent presence in the house. Eliza wrote about hearing footsteps in the night, seeing shadowy figures, and feeling a cold, oppressive presence. Her final entry was particularly chilling, June 14, 1895. "The whispers are louder tonight. They tell me to leave, but where can we go? The manor is our home. I fear for my children. I fear for our souls." Sarah's heart raced as she read the words. The similarities to her own experiences were unsettling. Determined to learn more, she began researching the history of the manor and its previous owners. She discovered that the land on which Ravenwood Manor stood had a dark past, dating back to before the house was built. It was said to be the site of an ancient burial ground, disturbed when the manor was constructed. As Sarah delved deeper, the strange occurrences in the manor intensified. Objects moved on their own, lights flickered, and cold spots appeared in the rooms. Michael, initially skeptical, began to experience the phenomena as well. He heard whispers in empty rooms and felt a cold hand brush his shoulder when no one was there. One night, the couple decided to hold a séance, hoping to communicate with the spirits and put their minds at ease. They gathered in the grand dining room, lighting candles and placing a Ouija board on the table. As they began the séance, a sudden chill filled the room. The planchette moved slowly at first, then with increasing speed. "Who are you?" Sarah asked, her voice trembling. The planchette spelled out, "Ravenwood." Sarah and Michael exchanged nervous glances. "What do you want?" Michael asked. The planchette moved again. "Leave." A loud crash echoed through the room as one of the candles toppled over. The couple jumped, their fear palpable. "We just want to help," Sarah said softly. "How can we help you?" The planchette spelled out a final message, "Fire." Before they could react, the candles flickered and went out, plunging the room into darkness. Sarah and Michael felt a cold breeze sweep through the room, followed by the faint smell of smoke. They hurriedly packed up the séance and decided to leave the manor for the night. The next day, they returned, determined to uncover the truth. As they continued their renovations, they discovered a hidden room behind a false wall in the basement. Inside, they found old charred furniture and remnants of personal belongings. It was clear that this room had been untouched since the fire that claimed the Ravenwood family. Among the ashes, Sarah found a locket containing a portrait of the family. Tears filled her eyes as she realized the depth of the tragedy that had occurred. She felt a renewed sense of purpose, to lay the spirits to rest and bring peace to the manor. With the help of a local historian, they organized a memorial service for the Ravenwood family, inviting the community to join them. As they lit candles and said prayers, the atmosphere in the manor changed. The oppressive feeling lifted, replaced by a sense of calm. That night, Sarah and Michael slept soundly for the first time since moving in. The restless spirits of Ravenwood Manor had found peace, and the house was no longer a place of fear. The couple continued their renovations, transforming the manor into a beautiful home while preserving its history. The story of Ravenwood Manor became a testament to the power of understanding and compassion, a reminder that even the most haunted places can find redemption. As Sarah and Michael looked out over their restored home, they knew that the spirits of the Ravenwood family would always be a part of their lives, watching over them with gratitude and peace.